Hey, it's Reed from Emerald Lotus, a website that shares free weekly tarot resources for you. And today let's do some month ahead casting for the month of May. Right as soon as I sat down to film this, I honestly could not find my charms. Like, I'm looking everywhere, like under my butt and everywhere to find my charms. And then I finally just looked over as soon as I pressed record and I see them behind my coffee cup. So we're gonna do a little bit of charm casting today. Monthly forecast for the month of May. If you're watching this at a time that is not May, May has passed, but you still feel called to this reading, that's perfectly fine. So I don't know, I'm really excited. Let's just get into this. This altar cloth is available in my Etsy shop. It will be linked below, as well as all of my other cloths. But today I wanted to use this one to do a bit of a month ahead prediction for the month of May for your sun sign and ascendant. So let's just shake up some charms and see what messages come for your sign. We're gonna start with Aquarius, and of course I want to start with Aquarius because that's my sun sign. No, we're gonna start with Capricorn, and we're gonna go till Sagittarius, and I will have the timestamps linked below so you can jump to your sign. But before we get started on that, I want to flip a yes and no coin just to give you a message for the month of May. I know this is a general reading, but generally for our community here, let's see if May is going to be a yes or a no month. A yes month means that you need to be really active in what you're doing, say yes to things, go after things. If you have any ideas, really follow them and pursue them in the month. And if it's a no month, it's definitely more of like an introverted month where you're going to be wanting to rethink some things before you move forward. Try to avoid like signing contracts, try to avoid making any huge decisions or changes if possible. But of course, this is a general reading. Always follow your own intuition, but I just kind of want to get a vibe for us all for the month of May. So let's see. It is a no month for the month of May, or whenever you're watching this month ahead is a no. So take it a little bit slow, like think about things that you're doing. Don't rush into things too much. Don't be afraid to say no, be assertive, stand up for yourself as well this month. That's very important. So just a little thing to get us started. Now let's see some charms. So let's hope that we get some charms on every single month, and let's go. Okay, so my apologies already. This half is kind of dark just because of the way that my altar cloth is, but we can make it work. I'll show you guys the charms, so don't worry. So like I said, jump ahead to the time if you want, and let's get started. So starting off with Capricorn, we're seeing this energy of freedom. This month you may feel kind of locked in and like you want to do things, but you're feeling kind of tied down to the commitments that you've made in the past. And it might make you feel like you really just can't move forward or can't do the things that you want to do because of commitments that you have, contracts that you have, and that whole thing. But you also have the butterfly here, which is really beautiful, Capricorn. So that's also saying that you want to flourish and you want to fly, and there's a lot of transformation here happening. This makes me think that it actually might even be related to like your career or something. Like there's going to be a transformation as it relates specifically to feeling kind of held down, where you're going to want to be more free. And I get like, quitting your job and really like venturing out on your own, or changing your look and like not being held back by something anymore, moving, like something that's kind of tied you down and held you back in the past is really going to be transformed this month, Capricorn. We also get the snail here, so it's probably going to be a slow transformation. Like with the butterfly, it has to go through a huge transformation process from the caterpillar and so on. So it's not a fast process, and especially as we have the no this month, it's not like a quick thing, but it is a slow, gradual change, and it will be in your best interest. So just be patient with the changes and do everything you can to allow yourself to transform and move forward. For Aquarius, we see that you have love this month of May, also going slow as well. So really wanting to be slow, but also there's some new love coming in for you this month, Aquarius. That's your main message, and that's pretty sweet. Pisces, your main message for this month is your spirituality. I love this charm. This is like just such a cool charm. It's very like palmistry and henna and astrology inspired. And to me, this is all just like new age wisdom and interests. So this month your hand may be grasping to learning something new, like signing up for a specific course or learning something, grabbing a book, doing more meditation, focusing on yourself. Like it suits you as Pisces as well, because you probably are more drawn to naturally just like, you know, do that type of stuff for yourself, but it's really going to flourish this month. So don't be afraid to explore new things in spirituality and like the metaphysical side of life, because there's going to be something that's really going to pull you in the month of May. Okay, for Aries, we're seeing a lot of creativity this month with the paintbrush, and we're also seeing the umbrella. So this one to me means that you might have to shelter from some things. You might be feeling like it's a rainy day in your life over and over again, you know, and there's like that kind of black rain cloud above you type vibe. You might kind of get that vibe this month, but it's actually really going to help you with your creativity. I can totally understand that, because when I'm in a place of feeling dark and kind of like depressed per se, I find that I'm just so much more creative and people are so much more responsive to the things that I create. It's very strange. And I know a lot of artists would say they have the same kind of experience. So it's like you're almost scared to get healthy because you in a healthy state isn't as like relatable in your art. But anyways, that's beyond the point. I'm seeing that like you're really going to transform some of that kind of dark rain cloud in your life, some of those struggles that you've had this month, to something beautiful. You're going to take it out through art, and that's awesome. We also here have the butterfly for you as well, just like Capricorn. So we're also seeing again transformation, but yours doesn't necessarily mean slow. So there's a lot of like unfolding for you, Aries, this month, of feeling like yourself and feeling like inspired to really just like dive into your feelings, which is very interesting for you. And then we moved to lovely Taurus. I think you actually have the most charms in your sign this month. So we have the key. So there's going to be something unlocked for you this month, Taurus. You're going to realize something, have kind of like an aha moment with something in your life that you've been struggling with. You might also get blessed by someone else, you know, like receiving some financial assistance or advice, or like something in your life is going to really just like open up for you this month. We also see the travel symbol as well, which is potentially a travel for some of you. This could be like a long-term plan where you're planning travel for the future, or it might actually be travel this month. We also see the fries, which is hilarious because of course Taurus would get the fries. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, you guys love your fries and your junk food. So there's going to be like a lot of indulging this month and having a good time for you, which really makes sense for the month of May because it's your season. So it's really cool that you actually got like the most charms, and these are really all very fun and exciting. So like birthday celebrations and just living life for you and enjoying the small things in life, like, you know, getting some good fries or like some junk food or whatever, just to like have some fun. We also see the Lotus here as well. So another aspect of transformation and growth for you this month. There's also a lot of like inward focus and work on yourself this month, and you're going to notice like a lot of flourishing for you. And there might be like an aspect of your life that you felt like, I don't want to say ugly in, but something that maybe you didn't feel really proud of, you're going to notice growth in this month, which is really exciting. Gemini, my dear, we are seeing the lover frogs upside down. So there might be a little bit of conflict in love this month for some of you, or just like a little bit of struggles as it relates to love. You might have a partner that maybe you just feel a bit disconnected to, or like someone you're dating that it's not really going as fast as you'd like, or you know, as wonderful as you'd like it to this month potentially. We also see the moon here for you, Gemini, so there's a lot of emotions coming for you this month, which totally makes sense because of, you know, when there's problems in love, we often feel emotionally invested in it. So that's absolutely something coming for you this month. But don't be afraid of your feelings, Gemini. Don't be afraid to tap into them. Listen to your intuition, especially as it relates to love and relationships, and know that you are worthy of a wonderful relationship, and don't tolerate something that isn't of your highest good, because you're worth a lot more than that. So definitely follow your intuition this month, Gemini. Also, right between Gemini and Cancer, we also see a palm tree here. So this could indicate another vacation, spending time outside for anyone that is a Gemini or a Cancer as well. Cancer, you just got one charm, and I mean, are you really gonna complain? Look at that. You got the $100 bill, Cancer. So money is coming for you this month. Enjoy it, be open to it, be ready to attract it, and be ready to receive it when it comes. That's one thing about money, is that so many of us want money, but as soon as it comes, or it's like in our vibrational space of awareness, we're too scared to grab it. So don't be too afraid to grab the opportunities that come to you this month, Cancer. Also be mindful to save money as well this month. Money is going to be just like your number one theme. So be open and pay attention to where it's coming into your life and how you're budgeting and making sense of your money this month. That's going to be really important to you. Leo, we are seeing the wand. So you're having a lot of like magic this month and feeling really good about it. You are really going to be tapping into your magic and your potential this month. We also see the tower upside down here as well. Also, to me, this represents like the home. So if you're planning on moving or making some changes in your home, now might not be the right time for you. Even though you might really feel drawn to it, you might have noticed some no's coming your way. Like if you are trying to put a down payment on a home or like make some changes to your home, I'm seeing like contractors or something like that, it might be a little bit slow this month, even though you're feeling like you're really ready to go. It might be due to like, I'm getting like logistics that are kind of holding you back a little bit. And also we're seeing some balance here that's kind of going in between the Leo and Virgo. So we see balance as a really important aspect for you, as well as justice. So even if things don't work out for you in this kind of home area, or like I said, with like contracts or moving or something like that, it's going to balance out and make sense for you eventually, although it might not right now. But just be patient, Leo. And don't be afraid to tap into your magic this month and really like explore and create and just have fun, because there's that wand element, like magician energy is really strong this month for you, which is very exciting. And sweet, sweet Virgo, you are the only one that doesn't really have any charms this month, so we skip you. No, just kidding. Your main message also comes as this balance. So balance is really important for you this month, Virgo, staying on top of what you need to get done and staying mindful of what's on your to-do list. That's very important for you this month. Keeping things even is very important for you. I also want to pull one special charm for you. Oh, we got two. So we also have the cell phone here as well. So there's an element of communication. You might get a surprise phone call this month. You might feel like reaching out to somebody. There's communication is very important to you this month, but you might feel like it's not working out for you. You know, there might be someone you're trying to get a hold of and they're not calling you back, or you're having a hard time communicating with people potentially. We also see the cup reversed here as well. So there's also potential for you feeling like you're giving too much and not receiving enough this month. So again, with that whole balance, I guess it's not just in your practical matters, but also in your emotional matters. Being really balanced and focused on your mental health and your self-care and well-being is going to be really important for you this month. And be careful not to empty your cup to others too much. Don't be afraid to say no. This message is like all about saying no. Now, sweet Libra, we see quite a bit for you here, Libra. We have the ladder, so there's definitely an aspect of like success or potential coming for you this month. We also see the fairy at the bottom of the ladder, so that could be like spirit is really trying to help you raise up into the next level of your life, Libra. That's so exciting and it's very interesting. So for many of you, that could be a practical matter that you're moving up in, you know, making more money, taking big steps, like having a practical improvement in your life. But this also 100% could be more of a spiritual step forward in your life as well. So it's really very vague, but it's also very exciting. So there's like a lot of potential for you this month. And we also see the light bulb here for you as well, Libra. So new ideas, like be open to the sparks of creativity that come into your mind, because it's not always your own ideas. Sometimes it is going to be spirit passing on messages to you that are really going to help you level up in life. And so you're going to want to be mindful and attentive to those messages that spirit is trying to give you, because they're really going to toggle an aha moment in your life that's going to propel you forward this month. So very exciting. Consider paying attention to your dreams as well and any other ways you connect with spirit, Libra. For Scorpio, we see the little hummingbird here for you. So there is a lot of movement in your life, Scorpio. You're feeling very quick. There's also like a real element of anxiety. I feel like butterflies in my stomach when talking about this for you. Like not in the good way though, you know, like a lot of like stress and anxiety, and you have a lot to get done this month, Scorpio, and you don't want to go so fast. Like being a water sign, you're kind of being like pushed into this air sign energy this month where it's like communicative and fast thinking, and it's all moving like a lot for you. Like I'm getting the sense that you're just like wanting to curl up into a ball and like not do the things because they're stressful to you, but it's important for you to do them this month, Scorpio. There's a lot riding on the things that you're going to do, and by taking action, you're going to alleviate a lot of that anxiety. And I'm really wanting you to like take a real big deep breath this month, as every time you feel stressed, just try to really focus on your breath and your breathing, because that's going to be very important for you. It's like keeping that heart rate down this month so that you can feel calm and centered, and you can really approach the things that you need to do this month with clarity and not just like rushing around and doing them like a chicken with your head cut off. We also have the safety pin here as well for you, Scorpio, which is a sign of feeling like things are really being held together, and like there might be people in your life that you want to reach out to this month to help you kind of hold your life together, if that makes sense. Like you might kind of feel like things are kind of falling apart, but this month you're really going to be shown like how close your friends and family and people that are important to you really are, because they're really wanting to help you, and you feel like a sense of connectedness with them this month as well, which is very sweet. So when you do feel stressed, take a deep breath, Scorpio, and reach out to the people that love you, because you're going to feel a nice strong bond with them this month. And Sagittarius, last but not least, we see here we got the reversed clock. So you might be feeling like time is against you this month, like you don't have enough time to do what you want to do. Time is going too quickly, time is going too slowly. It's like you're not feeling so good about the way time is moving for you this month. We also see a fairy here for you, Sagittarius. So your spiritual team, you might be wanting them to help you with something. Like there's something that you want to manifest or do, but it's not coming fast enough for you right now. And you're feeling like your spiritual team is not with you and they're not supporting you because what you've been wanting hasn't come to fruition quite yet. But they're telling you that it is all in due time, and that time is really the crucial thing here. Like more needs to unfold for it to make sense. Again, we get this message of the no that came up at the beginning of the reading. Like it's not quite time just yet, but know that your spiritual team is still with you this month, Sagittarius. Just because it feels like it's taking a long time doesn't mean it actually is, and doesn't mean that things aren't growing and flourishing and blossoming under the surface or out of our own view. So know that even if you feel like things are taking too long and you feel like it's not working out for you, your spiritual team is still with you. You can always call on them, ask them for help, give you more time, or make things move faster, and they will do the most that they can, but some things just aren't ready just yet. So Sagittarius, your main theme this month is patience. Be patient. And that is our month ahead forecast for all of the signs. I hope that this resonated with you. Please come back at the end of the month and let me know if what we talked about here came true. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.